The average person gets distracted every 8 minutes, and wastes over 2.5 hours per day just recovering focus. That's 38 full days a year, gone. But what if I told you, in just 10 minutes, you could learn how to break that cycle, from someone who treats strategy like breathing? Today, you're going to learn how Ayanokoji, the unshakable mastermind from Classroom of the Elite, would teach you to become ruthlessly productive. He's not your average anime genius. Ayanokoji operates behind the scenes, pulling strings with surgical precision. He rarely speaks, but when he does, it's calculated. He rarely acts, but when he does, it's absolute. This isn't just about anime. This is about transforming your mind, using tactical psychological principles modeled after a character who outsmarts systems designed to break you. He didn't survive the Tokyo Metropolitan Advanced Nurturing High School by being average. He mastered the battlefield of human behavior, and today, we're bringing those tools from the anime world into yours. Let's be honest, productivity feels broken for most people. You try to work, but your phone buzzes, your mind drifts, you feel tired, scattered, and unmotivated. You open a tab to study, then find yourself deep into a YouTube rabbit hole 20 minutes later. And even when you finally sit down to work, you waste half the time just figuring out where to start. The problem isn't laziness, it's friction. Friction in your environment, friction in your priorities, friction in your thoughts. And here's the brutal truth. If you don't master your environment, it will master you. You're not just fighting distractions. You're fighting decades of psychological conditioning that favors dopamine over discipline. So what would Ayanokoji do? He wouldn't just give you a to-do list. He'd restructure your mind like a strategist assembles an army. Every move is optimized, every weakness fortified. 1. Clarity before action. Ayanokoji never acts without absolute clarity. Before he moves, he defines the objective. Your mind is a processor, and processes fail when they run vague commands. Don't just say I need to study, ask, what's the outcome? By when? What are the leveraged points? The more unclear your goals, the more leaks in your focus. 2. The 80/20th precision filter. Ayanokoji does the minimum required for maximum control. This is the Pareto principle in motion. 20% of your actions create 80% of your results. The problem: most people are stuck in the 80% that doesn't move the needle. He would ask, what single action, if completed, would make everything else easier or irrelevant? This filter alone can compress 4 hours of wasted work into 40 minutes of deep, meaningful progress. 3. System over willpower. People rely on motivation. Ayanokoji doesn't. He relies on systems. Why? Because systems remove friction. Same routine, same environmental cues, same prioritization. He doesn't waste mental energy deciding when or how to start. He just executes. This is called implementation intention, a real psychological principle that pre-programs behavior. 4. Emotional detachment for strategic clarity. Emotional overwhelm kills productivity, but Ayanokoji doesn't react. He observes. In high-stress situations, he remains cold, not because he lacks emotions, but because he refuses to let them dictate behavior. Apply this. Feel the emotion, label it, then return to logic. Train yourself to respond, not react. That's where power begins. 5. Leverage your environment like a weapon. Ayanokoji manipulates his surroundings, not maliciously, strategically. He chooses his allies carefully. He lets others act while he observes. He places himself where friction is lowest and leverage is highest. Your productivity rises or falls based on where you work, who you're around, and what you allow into your mental space. Clean your digital environment. Craft your real one. Weaponize your space. 6. Relentless reflection and optimization. Ayanokoji improves silently. After every situation, he reflects, adapts, evolves. This is what psychologists call metacognition, thinking about your thinking. At the end of each day, ask, what worked, what didn't, what's the lesson? Without reflection, effort is wasted. With it, you evolve faster than everyone around you. If you take only one principle from Ayanokoji, let it be this. Always act on high-leverage decisions. Most people stay busy with low-value effort. Ayanokoji moves only when it changes the game. It's not about doing more. It's about doing what matters, and ignoring everything else. If a task doesn't serve your mission, delegate it, delay it, or delete it. This is why Ayanokoji appears calm. His mind isn't crowded. His system isn't cluttered. His actions are deliberate. And this is where real power begins. When your effort compounds, not just adds. Let's recap the tactical Ayanokoji productivity model. 1. Clarity. Know exactly what you want and why. 2. Leverage. Focus only on actions with maximum impact. 3. Systems greater than willpower. Let habits run your day, not moods. 4. Emotional discipline. React less, observe more. 5. Environmental control. Set the battlefield to your advantage. 6. Relentless optimization. Reflect and refine daily. If you apply even 2 of these, your productivity will skyrocket. And if you master them, you'll operate like a strategist, not a struggler. Now, if you find this useful, don't stop here. Watch my video on how to train like Kiyotaka Ayanokoji. You'll get a full breakdown of the daily routine and mental drills he'd use to maintain this level of precision. And here's your mission. Drop a comment below with the next character you want featured, the next topic they should teach. This is just episode 1 of 10 Minutes of Genius. If you want more anime minds decoded into tactical advantage, subscribe, and turn your mind into your most dangerous weapon.